That's too much effort.
To get back up again.
To get back up again, that's too much effort. Okay. We're gonna go. Yo, what's up, guys? It's Keanu back again with another K-Stang production podcast. I got my main man right here, Bryson.
Yo, what's up, guys? Great to be here another week. I just want to go ahead and apologize in advance if this couch looks a little familiar. We unfortunately did not get to make it out of Clemson University for this episode.
We didn't graduate yet.
Yeah, didn't graduate out yet. Been really busy lately. He's got school, I got school, both working. Wednesday's the only day we have time for you guys, unfortunately. But hopefully we can give y'all a good episode today. And I think we should just go ahead and get into it.
Might as well, man. But like, while Bryson's pulling up these questions, man, we've been on the same two couches for the past 2 weeks. Or past, 3-4 weeks now that we've been doing this K-Stang production podcast. And driving to Clemson just to record a podcast video. And the key is still missing.
If the person who has the key is watching this, just return it. We won't even be mad. Just return it.
I hope your booty cheeks split in half.
Isn't already?
Whatever.
I hope both sides of your pillow's hot tonight. I hope someone comes to your house and toasts all your bread and puts it back in the package.
I hope your toothbrush falls in the toilet. Hope it gets a run nice, good swirly.
So, we came up with a couple good questions for this week. And I think, hey, we'll just go ahead and hit it right off the bat. So, in your opinion, what is worse, a cold dinner or cold shower? And we're talking like ice cold, like as soon as you get in there, ice! That cold, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay. So like the dinner, is it like chicken, macaroni? Is it that type of cold, or is it like what type of cold? What type of cold are we talking? Like straight up the freezer cold?
No, like it's just been sitting there for a minute, and it's just gotten. It's a little bit less than room temperature.
Ooh,
there's no warmness left.
I gotta have me a nice warm dinner. It fills me up. Like when I'm watching like a football game or like a basketball game.
Purifies your soul.
I literally buy food. I don't eat till the game comes on, and then I eat the food while I'm watching the game. Yeah, I gotta be enticed while I'm eating that chicken, that macaroni, that luscious yellow macaroni. Speaking of, how's your macaroni cooked? Do you take like different type of cheeses, or do you like what noodles do you use?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't cook macaroni. That's what my mom does.
What type does your mom use?
It
better not be no spaghetti noodles.
What? No. She usually it's kind of like either three kinds of noodles. It's either I don't know names of noodles.
Okay, so there's the elbow kind.
So she'll sometimes use like the shells. Sometimes she's using the shells a couple times. Sometimes it's it's like I think it's like the bigger noodles that are probably that long, but they're straight and they got a hole in the middle.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I forgot what it's called.
Yeah, is it panini?
I don't know, but I don't think you're supposed to be using that type of noodles.
Or like the curved elbows. Aren't elbows already curved?
That's it.
Well, this elbow's not really curved. It's more of like a
okay.
right angle.
Let me tell you something, guys out there. His mama is Caucasian, so it's understandable that she would use the long noodles.
Are you dissing my mom right now?
No. I love your mom. Don't even know her name, but I rode her car once, almost died because of that. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
You said rode in her car.
Yeah,
that's when I was driving that.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, but I like a bottom layer of cheese. I like a middle layer of cheese. I like a top layer of cheese. Extra goodness, but I don't like too many type of different. I don't like that pepper jack or that. I just like that straight American orange cheese. I don't need no provolone or no Swiss. Just give me the nice American cheese, the sharp cheddar.
You remember that video? The dude stirring, his mom stirring it.
Yeah.
You
Anyway, so back to the
back
question.
in the good old days of Vine.
back to the question.
I'm gonna say what I gotta go with you though on that. The cold showers, like I've done something, and I do something on purpose every once in a while. Sometimes a cold shower is actually really good for you.
Yeah,
you will feel better after you get out.
Dude, it'd be like 95 degrees outside. I will go in the house and take a steaming hot shower.
Are you one of those people that take like boiling hot showers?
No. It has to be lukewarm. It has to be like just regular warm water.
Okay.
Not too hot. Because I mean, if it's real hot in the shower, like I know this one time. I got in the shower, me not even thinking that the water's like scorching hot. And it like touched my sides. Ow! I started doing dance movements in the shower. I was break dancing.
I used to do dance moves in the shower. Dude, I'm telling you, I'll break dance in there.
You pop it and lock it down. Like
I'll dug you in the shower, dude.
You dug it, stick your leg, then you hit the floor. Boom. Oh wow, shit.
As long as you don't drop the soap. Speaking of that, let's get on to the next question. Would you rather be in jail for a year or be homeless for a year?
I mean, in jail, at least you get free meals.
That's what I'm saying. This is going to sound probably so messed up, but like, if I had to be homeless, like, I'm not talking like, you got to surf on people's couches. I'm talking like homeless, like God bless those people, and I pray for them every day, but I was like, dude, I mean, being in jail is like, get 3 meals a day, at a library, go lift some weights.
Wait, but
you might meet some very interesting people.
But like, my thing with like being homeless is, you're not stuck in like a 8x8 cubicle.
That's how you make friends.
But you're in there with a guy too. What if the guy's like bigger than you? Dude, what?
You're faster.
And then this is coming back to what we were talking about like last week. You gotta sleep on your back because apparently if you sleep on your stomach, that means you're like very vulnerable. What if he's gay? What if he's gay? I mean, I'm just straight. Come here, Bryson. And me personally, I might have to be homeless because at least I could get a job, buy this car, $1,000 car. Boom. You're already making it somewhat.
Okay.
I mean, it's better than me. And people in jail too, man. You get into fights every day. Either you're being inducted into a gang, you might die. You get stabbed, you might die. And then on top of that, everywhere is dirty. I wouldn't feel clean being in jail.
Taking jail for a year.
And then
you'll learn some things.
You know what's even worse? You're pooping in front of another man.
What's wrong with that?
Dude, what do you mean what's wrong with that?
That's an intimidation factor. You just make eye contact while you're doing it.
What?
It's to intimidate.
Like,
just go like, yeah, you heard that?
Watch my dick hit the toilet water.
You stand close enough, you get the splash zone.
It's like Wipeout.
Favorite show.
Dude.
One of them.
But literally, man. Me personally, I'm taking homeless just because you got more freedom. I mean, I could go wherever I want to, and then it was just like jail. On the other hand, it's just like why? I don't think that'd be safe for me. Because I won't be able to make it. You think you'd be able to make it in jail?
Well, jail's different from prison.
Okay, prison. Just say prison.
Prison? No, I'm taking homeless over prison.
you would think, right? You're like me. I'm not going to jail. I wouldn't be able to make it in jail.
Alright. Kiana, you're a big music man.
Yeah.
And I think I am too. I listen to pretty much anything. So going into that, would you rather listen to the same 10 songs for the rest of your life, or watch the same 5 movies for the rest of your life?
I'll take.
And we'll say the 5 movies also with the same. We'll do movies / shows.
Okay. I'm taking the movies.
You're taking the movies.
I'm taking the movies all day. I'm keeping Remember the Titans. Okay.
Remember the Titans.
I'm taking Remember the Titans. Can I get movie series, or is it just like the movie in general? Just one movie.
One movie.
Dude,
I
might have to take the original like Transformers maybe.
The first one.
Yeah.
Shout out Megan Fox.
And then I might have to take.
I prefer women to work on my engines. Okay, so I remember the Titans.
And then
the first Transformers movie.
Pacific Rim, and then I might have to get 2 shows in there. I might have to hit you with Vampire Diaries and maybe
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay. No.
Vampire Diaries is fire.
No, hey.
But literally, okay.
What's your fifth one?
What you mean?
What's your fifth show?
I'll bite you now.
I might like it. What?
The prison guys might have got you. Come here, Bryson. They ring a bell. Hey, Bryson.
Ring for Bryson.
Hey, buddy, come here.
What's your fifth?
He see you walking with a towel. He sees you walking with a towel. You're coming out from a shower. You're like, Bryson. You come over. Come here, Bryson. Anyway, hey,
what's the fifth show, Keanu? This guy.
Maybe Green Arrow. Yeah, I like Green Arrow. Gotta have me some.
Isn't the show just called Arrow?
Huh?
Isn't the show just called Arrow?
No, it's called Green Arrow.
That's crazy. Oh man, dude, I think I have to roll with you again. I think I got to stick with the same 5 movies.
Yeah, man.
Slash shows. In the movies, I'm taking Avengers Endgame.
That movie's like 3 hours long. There's just no way.
It's not that long. Gosh, I'm trying to think of what else. There's so many good movies out there. Real Steel.
Never heard that one. No, never heard that one.
You gotta watch Real Steel. It's one of the best movies.
What is it about?
Robot boxing. It sounds stupid, but I promise you it's a great
It sounds absolutely terrible.
So I'm taking those 2. Give me Ford versus Ferrari. Great movie.
Never heard that one either.
You gotta watch that, Andy. You can watch the movies. And I'll go with one. I gotta pick a show. If I'm picking a show, I'm taking. Golly, there's a lot of good shows. I like Lucifer personally. I think it's a great show.
Dude, we were talking about that at Carowinds, and I feel like
that show. Look, as I am a Christian, and probably the best thing for me to watch. But I think it is a good show. Like it just as a show in itself.
I don't know, man.
Good.
Like after just hearing the name, it just freaks me out.
But it's not like as bad as like you see some people like. It's not as bad as like actual what you think it would be. It's not like satanic devil worshippers. It's just like it's like they flipped the devil kind of and kind of made him like a normal dude, but he's not.
I don't know, man. Like,
I don't really condone a lot of it, but it is. I kind of like the show. It's my guilty pleasure.
Well, I feel like realistically though, just hearing Lucifer, I don't even like saying it. It just
yeah, I know, right?
It like freaks me out.
And then my last show I gotta pick. Cause you have to have those shows, you know.
Yeah.
Something that you can just binge. I'm gonna be Friday Night Lights.
Okay, I agree. I forgot.
Fantastic show.
That show was absolutely.
I love it, bro. When also Michael B. Jordan, like when he was young too.
Yeah, dude, that whole season was crazy.
That was a great show.
What I forgot. I haven't watched that since like COVID. But like, it's like one's name is like Smash, and then like
Smash. He was running back.
Yeah, it was like a bunch of.
Yeah, there's a lot, but that was a really cool show. Growing up and watching.
Yeah, I like.
So I'm sticking with those movies all day because I have to have my musical freedom.
Yeah.
So that's what our founding fathers fought for. Completely unrelated note.
Okay, just moving on.
So, Keanu, would you rather be 8 feet tall? 8 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
That's like what, 96 inches?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By my calculations.
Or be 4 feet tall, 48 inches tall.
I mean, I think we both are probably going to pick the same thing. So I'm going to make an argument and make this a debate. I'd rather be 4 feet tall.
I was going to pick 4 feet. Like,
lie.
No, I really
that, Harley.
No, I really was. I was really going to. For real, what would you actually pick?
Okay, I'd definitely pick 8 feet.
Realistically,
I'd pick 8 feet just so I could hover over people. And then, wait, am I also like muscular? Can I have like the same body build?
Like your same build?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so 8 feet, same body build. I think I'd be an absolute skull crusher. I'm going into the UFC like Francis Ngannou, and I'm taking people out. $5 million a fight. Their reach could be like what, 7 feet, 8 feet.
Well,
I'm just straight.
Well, your wingspan is about like how tall you are already.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm straight dog walking them all. I mean, I'm Conor McGregor.
You probably have like 4-foot arm length.
Oh yeah, I'm straight dogging people.
But I'm taking 4 feet tall every day. You know why?
Okay.
It's gonna be a TP, tiny person.
Be a midget?
Yes.
Yeah, apparently that's kind of controversial. You're not supposed to say midget.
No, you're not supposed to. You're supposed to say tiny person. I don't think you're supposed to say that either.
What women do you think you're gonna get as being a tiny person?
Dude. Can't say this.
You might as well do it. Some of the stuff we can cut out. Go ahead. You might as well.
No.
Go ahead.
Bro, so, dude, look. You not remember that the short dude comedian, bro? You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
God, I can't remember his name. He's pretty funny, but he's literally like, I think he's probably like 4'2" or something.
Oh god.
Like he's an actual like dwarf. I don't know if I'm allowed to say dwarf either. What's the what word do you say?
I don't really care.
TP.
TP.
TP. I'm taking the TP all day.
Isn't that tissue? TP.
Yeah, toilet paper, but TP is also tiny person. What would you say LP? Little person? They call me little person.
Come up with it. I think I'm taking the AP.
Take 4. You're crazy. And for our last question of the day, which is worse? Having 2 missing front teeth or having no eyebrows?
I think I'd be able, like with my skin tone, I think I'd be able to like get by just a little bit because I've been told that I have like very little eyebrows, so maybe I could get away with it. But I smile a lot, so I think having.
Are we allowing us to get like the tooth replacements, or like you gotta go completely
No,
without
like reverse beaver.
reverse beaver.
Reverse beaver. So I think I'm gonna have to go with the no eyebrows because I talk a lot too. So you know how people say like your teeth is probably one of the most important things on you because that's the first thing somebody's probably gonna see.
Yeah, I was gonna like kind of agree with you a little bit on the teeth thing. It's because I saw this ad on literally a YouTube ad. It was like this dude had like missing teeth, but dude had like no eyebrows and like a weird haircut. And the first thing I noticed was the teeth, and it literally the ad literally said, "This like it shows you how important your teeth is because this is the first thing what people like will kind of see."
Yeah.
But he had literally no eyebrows and like he had like reverse mohawk. So like you know how mohawk it's just one line and bald. This dude was just bald and like.
Ain't no way. I think I'm taking the no eyebrows with that one. I think that one's a lot you should get away with.
Yeah. Well, this is the ending segment of the Would You Rather.
Off to Robinson. He moves down the line of scrimmage looking for a hole. He found one. He's going to go into the end zone. A deep throw by Lawrence. A lot of contact. Justin Ross broke free from it. He's down in the end zone.
Lawrence with the rush coming. Finds T. Higgins.
Duggan takes the snap. 3 receivers to his left. Blitz.
This is the football segment. So getting into football, man. So what games do you have for us this week?
Man, dude, it was another great weekend. You know, nothing. Let's just say there's some disappointments on the board.
Yeah, I think the biggest
And
disappointment.
all I'm gonna go to say is, what a bunch of losers, dude.
Dude, Oregon freaking lost, and I was not expecting that.
Since you just said that, we will go into Oregon. My pick for the Final Four lost again. First we picked Texas.
And now Oregon.
Now we're at Oregon.
I don't think Oregon's gonna go down that far though.
And Oregon, in my opinion, should have won this game. They didn't. I guess the Pac-12 doesn't like field goals. They didn't kick the field goals when they needed to. And, of course, the kicker hasn't kicked all game. So when they go to kick a 45, I think almost 50-yard field goal, but it goes wide left or wide right. I don't know. That's kind of hard. It's inverted. You know, Bryson's got
Dyslexia.
Yeah. But it's like, dude, come on. But going into that a little bit more, talking about stats, Bo Nix, Bo Shiesty, Bo Picks, whatever you want to call them. 33 for 44, 337 yards and 2 touchdowns.
I'll take that.
That's balling. I'm taking that every day of the week.
I expected him to have a lot more touchdowns than that.
And Marcus Penix Jr., I'm pretty sure his name is. That's a quarterback's name for Washington.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. 22 for 27, 302 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 1 interception.
You're telling me on 22 passes completed, he got.
Out of 27 passes he threw, 22 were completed.
And how many yards?
302.
I'll take that.
My dad the whole time quoting Benji Hilliard, the legend himself. He literally said, "Frisbee catching dogs, dude." It wasn't that easy for them. They were slinging that ball, just slinging that thing, man.
Dude, and my whole thing was, didn't Washington take the game back with like 1 minute left in the game?
They honestly were winning like the whole game.
Pretty much.
Oregon,
like,
thing is that Oregon led when they needed to.
Yeah.
And then Washington answered back really late, fourth quarter. And dude, I mean, they had a minute drive to go and score, and they should have took the field goal at halftime. You're going into the half. You're gonna get the ball back after half. Take the easy field goal, right?
Yeah.
And just go in there. No, let's just go for it on fourth down. Just take the field goal. That's 3 extra points you don't have. That's 3 points you don't have, and then you get the ball right back when the game starts. Again. Just take the points when you get it, man.
Literally, just take the points where you can get them. And you know what? Like, just because we're talking about this, you want to talk about the West Side game? Just take the points when you can get them.
Look, so I don't know if y'all really watch any high school ball, but I go to West Side High School. Keanu is a graduate.
Yeah.
And we had a great game against Greenwood.
Yeah.
Greenwood. I'm going to say Greenville. That's why I paused. Yeah, just great game in the rain. I was soaking wet on the sidelines. We were going absolutely insane. We finally came back. We were kind of almost down the whole game. It was tied a lot. Westside just pulled it out. We looked freaking fantastic.
No. Westside did not just pull it out.
Yeah, we pulled it out, man.
Barely. Off a fumble.
Hey, we fumbled too. They got the ball first.
Off of a fumble.
Turnovers were equal. We were the better team. We struggled in the run game.
Didn't look like it. We did not.
We had our star wide receiver out. It was hard. Okay, we had some players out.
Let me tell you,
high school's not like college.
I don't know where.
If you have an injured player, you can use that excuse.
But like this dude, D. Robinson, I think he has like number 1. Dude put the absolute brakes on somebody. Did you see that? I mean, absolute brakes, and dude went flying out of bounds. And like all of us in the press box, I think it was like Tommy Price, Maurice Waller, and then it was me, and we were all like beating on the wall because dude like absolutely stopped in like the pouring rain, stopped in his tracks. Defender went flying and still ran for like 10 more yards after that.
We gotta get some of the star players from Westside on here.
That would be fire.
Cool, that'd be cool guests.
That would be cool guests.
Y'all let us know if y'all want to see some guests on the podcast.
Dude, especially in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That would go crazy.
Westside to state, baby.
But anyway, like you said, we were playing Greenwood and barely pulled it out in the fourth quarter. Literally, heart is pounding. But talking about this, talking about getting points whenever you can get them. Westside had one job. All that they were on like the 20-yard line. Kick a field goal, get 3 points. You're gonna be up at half. No, that's not what they did. What did they do? They went for it, right?
Went for it. They it was 4th and goal. About to go into half, and Westside could not run the ball that game, and I will say that Greenwood's got some big defensive tackles. They locked up the gaps. It was just a struggle. For some reason, we ran the ball right up the gut. It got stopped, went into half, kind of crying a little bit inside.
I mean, literally.
It was, but hey, we won. It's all that matters. Westside's back at like 7. We're 7-1 right now.
Yeah.
So we're doing good.
Yeah.
But I think we gotta get back into college here. Did you know that USC got absolutely smacked by Notre Dame?
Oh, I know.
It was pretty embarrassing.
Oh, I know.
I don't like Caleb Williams, so I will gladly say that. But he's a child. Literally has to write F Utah on his fingernails.
Did he really?
He did that last year, yeah. Like, what a freaking child, bro. Anyway, but
That's why they lost.
so just listening to these stats, this makes me very happy inside. 23 for 37, 199 yards, a touchdown, and 3 interceptions by Caleb Williams.
Dude, the Sam Hartman curse one. Williams.
3 interceptions.
That's absolutely.
And I think 2, or I'm pretty sure all of them were in the first half.
Yeah, 100%.
It was freaking hilarious. What a loser. I think he also fumbled like twice. He's not a Heisman QB. He finally played a defense, and it shows.
But like the stats for not the stats, but I saw this animation, this photo on like ESPN or whatever, and it was like half the year Heisman. It had like Michael Penix, the quarterback for Washington. He was like number 1, and Caleb Williams was like in 4th place.
Is it Michael or Marcus?
Michael.
I can't remember, and that's on my
same difference. But yeah, I don't think Caleb Williams is that much of a Heisman. I don't think he's much of a first draft pick at that much.
I think he can be a first round draft pick to a certain extent, but I just want to let everybody know USC still has to play Oregon. They still have to play Washington. They still have to play UCLA, and I think they're playing UCLA this weekend. Maybe I can't exactly remember who
they're not
playing.
making it in the playoffs this year.
But I was like, dude, they're gonna have a lot more losses on that belt, and I will be happy watching this.
Yeah, I think Oregon's gonna beat them. I think Washington's gonna beat them. So yeah, they're gonna have about 2 or 3 more losses on their belt. So I'm not too sad about that. I'll take that for Caleb Williams and USC any day because I never liked USC to begin with.
Caleb the clown, dude.
Yeah, literally. But moving on.
Also another upset. The ACC had 3 undefeated teams. They had USC, Florida. No. Whoop. They have Florida State, FSU, North Carolina, and Louisville. They were all 6-0. And what's funny is none of them will play each other. By the way, none of them would play each other this season. They will not play each other. Unless it's the ACC championship. But what's funny is one team is not 6-0 anymore. Louisville lost to Pittsburgh 38-21. 38-21.
I did not know
And
that.
first of all, I just want to call anybody out that will see this that thought Louisville is a good football program. Louisville is a basketball school, first of all. They haven't had a good season since Lamar Jackson. And first of all, Lamar Jackson is a great QB. All props to him. He led Louisville to a winning season, surprisingly. He's Heisman. He was definitely a Heisman QB, and I'll offend any Clemson player or fan that says that what's his name, Deshaun Watson deserved the Heisman over Lamar Jackson. He did.
Definitely did.
He did.
Definitely did. Definitely did. We'll debate that right now.
You want to?
Definitely debate that right now.
You know what the Heisman Award is for?
What?
The best player in college football.
And Deshaun Watson was the best player.
Deshaun Watson was throwing.
He was way better than him.
Are you gonna let me debate?
No, he's way better.
No.
He's way better.
Deshaun, in the best player, means they carry the whole team.
Okay.
There's nobody surrounding them.
Okay.
Literally. Dude, when y'all won that national championship in 2016, y'all had one of the most stacked rosters. You can't even say this. One of the stacked wide receiving cores. Hunter Renfrow. I don't care about any other Clemson scrub that touched him. And then, bro, Lamar Jackson had nobody. Nobody. They were playing with freaking T.L. Hanna players for all I care. And Buddy carried them to, I think, 9 wins. Bro, that is a Heisman QB. He beat him in rush yards, which was impressive. I mean, Buddy has more rush yards than I think Michael Vick now. I was like, what's Deshaun Watson doing in the NFL now? Getting a little handsy?
I think I'll take Deshaun Watson over Lamar Jackson any day. Especially running an NFL team.
Probably yes. But Heisman has nothing to do with the NFL.
Okay.
It's college ball.
Okay. Since we're going, rushing yards, all this, all that. Okay. Deshaun Watson may have not had better numbers than Lamar Jackson.
That matters is numbers.
Remind me again, what conference was Lamar Jackson in?
What conference is Clemson in?
No, I'm saying because you're saying
it's the ACC.
It's the ACC.
Both ACC.
So you're telling me Lamar Jackson played absolutely nobody, no defense during that time. Clemson was what, undefeated during that time. So you're telling me he played nobody. He had no defense to go against. So all you're telling me is Lamar Jackson ran all over ACC defenses, which had absolutely nobody. So you're telling me Deshaun Watson, even if Deshaun Watson had Mike Williams, Hunter Renfrow, Jordan Leggett, all of them, Wayne Gallman, regardless of the fact, Deshaun Watson may have had those pieces, but at least he developed. He threw to them. He handed the ball off, and even then, he still had to play Alabama to even win that championship. And I think Deshaun Watson was very much deserving of a Heisman, especially that year, especially bringing this Clemson team.
Do you think for real that if Lamar had the talent that Clemson had, he would have not won a national championship.
Even if Lamar Jackson had the talent that Clemson had, no.
Yes, he
cannot throw the ball.
Yes, he can.
He cannot throw the ball.
In college, he definitely did throw the ball, and he was
and
a
he
baller
sucks. He sucks.
I'm gonna be honest, dude. The argument that you had was the competing against the ACC. Y'all did the same thing.
Okay, and Lamar Jackson. Then did Deshaun Watson go further than Lamar Jackson?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm making sure.
Yeah, because y'all beat him. What I'm not saying y'all aren't a better team.
Exactly.
I'm saying that player to player that year and that caliber of an offense, Lamar was the Heisman. And you know, I can make the same argument with Kyler Murray in 2018.
I don't care about that.
A rushing QB struggles throwing the ball, even struggles looking over the offensive line. It doesn't matter what kind of quarterback you are. If you outperform people, you outperform people.
Whatever. Okay.
If you want to go also Heisman debates, do you really think Caleb Williams should have won a Heisman last year over Max Duggan?
No.
Like, Max Duggan was the only player on that team, led them all the way, which is still impressive. I mean, unfortunately, he had a terrible loss at the end of the season. Fun watching that. But just in general, Heisman debates, ACC debates are terrible because it's like, let's go see who the best high school football team is.
I mean, okay, and then me and Harley were talking about this yesterday. 2016 Clemson, 2018 Clemson, any of those teams could beat any team that has won the national championship in the past 5 years.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
2019 LSU, are you serious?
Yes, I will take Mike Will.
No.
Oh, Justin
You
Jefferson,
insane.
Jamar Chase. Okay, Michael Williams. I can take Hunter Renfrow over them.
The best college quarterback of all time.
I do. Joe Burrow.
Literally.
You think Joe Burrow's the best college?
One? Yes.
No.
Out of the last.
Absolutely not.
I'm gonna rephrase. I wouldn't probably say ever, because ever would be like, you know, obviously you have to include Peyton
Absolutely
Manning.
not.
Some others, you have like Vince Young. But out of the last decade,
No.
100%.
I'm taking Trevor Lawrence. I'm taking Trevor Lawrence over Joe Burrow. I'm taking Deshaun Watson over Joe Burrow. I'm taking Tua Tagovailoa over Joe Burrow. I'm taking I'll take Lamar Jackson over Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow is very unmobile. He cannot run because he got that knee injury now. Yes, Joe Burrow is somewhat good of a good pocket passer, but no, Joe Burrow is not. He won one national championship, and everybody. I'm tired of hearing
that. How many national championships did Trevor Lawrence win?
One.
How many did Deshaun win?
One. What's your point?
How many Heismans? How many Heismans did Trevor or Deshaun win?
That doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
Is it not a team sport?
It does.
You're not saying, a team sport?
But you're going based off a player.
It's a team sport, is it not?
So you said player.
No. But so you're telling
Crazy.
so you're telling me if Joe Burrow didn't have Jamar Chase, and if he didn't have Justin Jefferson, if he didn't have who was their running back, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. So you're telling me if he didn't have those people, he would have still won the national championship, and he would have been the best.
Probably not. But
I'm telling you,
that goes both ways for Clemson. Though,
if
just y'all's quarterbacks y'all had would have not won y'all national championships.
With that team, yes. With that team, yes.
So if you had just Trevor Lawrence,
yeah. Oh, with Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson, you're telling me that we wouldn't win the national championship?
Oh no, you're including them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Joe Burrow was only good because of those players. If he did not have them, they would have not won.
A quarterback still has to get a ball to the receiver. By the way,
exactly.
That's also you know what proves that.
Exactly.
It's literally when who's the Bama receiver that won the Heisman? I can't remember his name.
What?
Who was that Bama receiver that won the Heisman like 2 years ago?
Devontae
Smith. His quarterback that threw to him, I'm pretty sure it was Mac Jones.
It
was third in the Heisman race.
Yeah.
His quarterback was still up there with him. It shows that you have to be able to throw the ball to the receiver.
And would you say Mac Jones is a top 10 quarterback in the NFL right now?
It is. We're not talking about.
No,
NFL.
but you just said that. So would you consider Mac Jones as what, top 5, top 10 college football players
of all time?
No, just in the past decade.
In the past decade?
Would you take him over a lot of other all the other quarterbacks?
Past 10 years.
No, absolutely not.
But I'm gonna be honest. There's no quarterback. Like, I'm gonna be honest. If I looked at the past quarterbacks in the last 10 years, I'm gonna be honest. I would never making a dream team. I would never pick a Clemson quarterback. Trevor Lawrence.
That might be your.
No, Trevor Lawrence is up there. But if you think about, dude, you had Jameis Winston.
I would never take him.
I think you're looking also from an NFL standpoint.
I am, because it's all football at the end of the day.
No, it's not.
Okay,
NFL game is way different than college game.
But what does college do? You got to do what 4 years to prepare for the NFL.
It is, but it's not the same level because one of the best quarterbacks of all time in college ball, and I'm going to say college ball because that's what we're talking about. Tim Tebow, and you can't lie, was literally one of the best to ever walk the field of college football.
But my whole thing is,
because
you're good at one level.
We're talking about college.
That does not matter. You have to factor in the fact that NFL goes along with it too. Because you're not like we were talking about this last year.
What Clemson quarterback has done anything in the NFL?
What does that matter? What has Joe Burrow done? What has Stetson Bennett done? What has Justin Fields done?
Joe Burrow went to the Super Bowl.
And he still lost.
Has a Clemson quarterback been in the Super Bowl?
No, but
there we go. I'm taking Joe Shiesty all day.
No, I'm not taking Joe Shiesty over nothing, man. I'll tell you. I can name you 10 quarterbacks right now.
Guys, this is why
I can name you 10 quarterbacks right now.
This is why nobody in the nation likes Clemson fans.
I do not care.
This is why we call them Tater Nation. and Tater Tiger Radio.
I'm taking Tua. I'm taking Tua over him. I'm taking Jalen Hurts over him. I'm taking Kyler Murray.
I would say Jalen Hurts.
I think Kyler Murray maybe over him if Kyler Murray was healthy and if he was actually somewhat of a undiva. I'm taking Trevor Lawrence over him. I'm taking Deshaun Watson over him. I'm taking Russell Wilson if he tends to get off Sierra's lap and actually play some good football. I take him over that.
This is the most mind-blowing thing I've ever heard.
No.
This guy has the best.
Joe Burrow
literally had the best quarterback season pretty much of all time.
Because he had freaking wide receivers to catch the ball for him. If he didn't, why wasn't he the best quarterback at Ohio State then?
What do you mean?
Why wasn't he the best quarterback at Ohio State? Why did he transfer?
Mayfield was starting.
At Ohio State?
No, not Ohio State. No. What's the other dude's name? Justin Fields was.
So, no.
I thought Justin Fields
It was Dwayne Haskins.
I swear Justin Fields was there.
I'm not too sure about that. Don't quote me on that, but I think it was Dwayne Haskins, if I'm not mistaken. Because Justin Fields has only been in the NFL, 2 years?
I can't remember. No, it's been a little more than that.
No,
either way, but I don't think the Ohio State argument is good. And the only reason I said it is because certain quarterbacks fit different offenses better.
Okay, would you take Justin Fields or Dwayne Haskins over Joe Burrow right now?
Who?
Dwayne Haskins or Justin Fields? Would you take either one of them right now over Joe Burrow?
No.
Why is that?
Because Joe Burrow is literally he is a top 5 quarterback in the NFL.
So tell me why Joe Burrow couldn't beat out Dwayne Haskins or Justin Fields, whichever one of them. Tell me why he couldn't beat out them for the starting job.
He didn't fit the offense.
He did fit the offense. So you're telling me Ohio State,
literally Georgia dropped Justin Fields. It probably wasn't the smartest idea, but we dropped him because he didn't fit our offense like we needed him to. You need to. Some quarterbacks are different. You have pocket passers, you have dual threat quarterbacks, and you have scramblers. Georgia quarterbacks, we usually take the pocket passers. Clemson's are usually dual threats. Ohio State's always had a pocket passer quarterback.
I mean,
Joe Burrow's more of a pocket passer.
Justin Fields was definitely a dual threat.
He was the number 1 dual threat coming out of college. Him and Trevor Lawrence came out of the same high school class. Trevor Lawrence was the number one pocket passing QB technically. Not pocket passing, but the number 1 just quarterback.
Yeah.
But Justin Fields was the number 1 dual threat quarterback.
Yeah.
Fortunately, Justin Fields is not really doing too hot in the NFL.
No, I don't think.
Rest in peace, the Bears.
I don't think Chicago is a good fit for him. But anyway, you feel that Joe Burrow is one of the best college quarterbacks to come out of the college football the past 10 years. Yeah. I'd take him maybe top 10, but down the line. I'm taking Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson over him.
Some of the best. And my thing is because you also have to look at dismissing what people have won is the stupidest argument. You have to look at what they've won. The top quarter. I'm gonna be honest. If you don't have a Heisman under your belt, I really don't think you're one of the best quarterbacks of all time.
I don't think that means nothing.
Because literally, the Heisman literally means the best player of the year.
Did Tom Brady win a Heisman?
We're not talking about NFL.
But you have to factor.
I said top 10 quarterbacks.
You have to factor
college
it in.
Decade.
You have to factor it in though.
Dude, but
just because Tom Brady didn't win a Heisman in college doesn't mean that.
Okay.
He's still one of the best in the NFL, regardless of the fact. Me personally, okay, guys, this is my opinion. When you talk about college football and people that are in the NFL or have passed NFL right now, you have to talk about college and you have to talk about NFL, because the only way they're getting to the NFL, they're not getting to the NFL just by throwing up a video on YouTube. Obviously, they have to have stats, they have to have records, they have to have awards, they have to have all of that. They have to have all that. So me personally, I factor in high school, I factor in college, I factor in the whole football experience, the whole football records, I factor in all of that. Me personally. Top
quarterbacks for college. No NFL involved. Because the thing with the NFL is and anybody that makes another argument otherwise is, I don't know, you're missing something in your head. NFL is a different ball game. It is football, yes. But thing is, so everybody that you see in college will not make it to the NFL.
You're right.
They're different programs. There's less teams. It's not like, okay, there's like 12 teams in every division. There's how many teams are in? There's 2 divisions in football in NFL.
32 teams.
And 32 teams. There's like what? How many in each? I'm not doing that math. 16 teams in each?
Yeah, no, yes.
Yeah. College, there's like almost conferences with 16. Thing is, though, with colleges, you play a way different roster. Some of these guys, some of your favorite players that you think, like, oh, I'm going to see him playing Sunday. Unfortunately, he's probably not playing Sunday. Because it's just a different program. And if you look at quarterbacks, I will still say this, Joe Burrow. Some of the top quarterbacks that we've seen in the past 10 years would be like Joe Burrow. That just wouldn't be 10 really anymore, but still kind of closing a little bit down the line. Tim Tebow. Would he be in the last top 10 in the last 10 years?
I'm not too sure.
2008.
I don't know.
Florida Gators, right? We're in 20. Okay, that's like 15 years a little bit. But Cam Newton, I would still say that.
Yeah.
And if you make the NFL argument, he didn't do good in the NFL because it's a different ball game. Lamar Jackson probably up there. Because if he still, I don't care if it says, dude was a superstar. He made plays happen. He had nobody surrounding him, and he showed out. If you literally think about it, it doesn't. I mean, some teams do have stacked teams with them. Georgia. I mean, if you can have Stetson Bennett, which I'm not going to doubt his talent, dude did great in Georgia for 2 years. And but the thing is, you do have to have talent with you, and that is your job on the coach to get the talent there.
Yeah, you know.
And it really is. But like, dude, you can't say that like Joe Burrow is not a top 10 quarterback.
I'd say he was in top 10. I don't think he's top 5.
I would say he is top. Okay.
No, not top 5.
In the last 10 years, who is your top 5 quarterback?
I'm taking Trevor Lawrence. I'm taking Deshaun Watson. If we're going college football, I'll take Cam Newton. I'm taking
Cam Newton's not the last 10 years.
Yes, he is.
Nah, he's like 2006, 2007.
Are you sure?
He won a national championship when I was born. Last 10 years will be like 2013. 2013 and up. 2013 is like Jameis Winston and up.
Okay.
Top 10 quarterbacks.
Okay, Trevor Lawrence, Deshaun Watson. I'd even take freaking Jalen Hurts and like Tua right now. If I'm being honest. I'm taking both of them over Joe Burrow.
Crazy.
So you're telling me
Harley, bleep this out.
No.
Joe Burrow. Those some of his quarterbacks team literally will whoop their.
So you're telling me, you wouldn't take Jalen Hurts over Joe Burrow?
No.
You wouldn't take
college?
Jalen Hurts.
College? No.
Dude, the dude was absolute stud in Oklahoma and both Alabama. He went to 2 championships with Alabama.
And won like, how many did he win? He won like 1, I think.
Okay, and Joe Burrow won 1.
He didn't start.
Yes, he did.
No.
Jalen Hurts did start for Alabama.
But he had to, okay, but you know what's funny? He had to switch him out for freaking Tua. So Tua's probably automatically better.
Nah.
If you have to swap out a QB to win a football game.
So, what's your point? What's your point?
Tua's definitely probably.
And then Joe Burrow didn't even start. Joe Burrow didn't even start till his last year in college. That tells you the development that he had to take to even get to where he was. So that's already disqualifying him at the top.
If he took his development, which means he got better. So just because it's his last year, who peaked, by the way, bro threw for 4,500 yards.
I don't care.
Not one of his QBs came close to that.
If you give me Justin Jefferson
and
Jamar Chase,
Buddy played defenses. Oh, look, okay, I'm gonna be honest.
What?
Yes.
Are you serious? Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson? If I was in Joe Burrow's shoes and I'd throw for 80 yards and get a touchdown every time, dude.
You didn't realize an ACC defense and an SEC defense
is
a huge.
I don't give two nickels if they were rubbing together in my pockets. I do not care.
Buddy whooped Bama.
I do not care.
Georgia. To be fair, Georgia that year, their offense wasn't that good, so you couldn't put points on the board. But defense, dude, you know Georgia's defense the last couple of years has been like spectacular.
By no means am I saying Joe Burrow is a trash quarterback. That is not
quarterback.
That is not what I'm saying. I do not think Joe Burrow, based off of one season, is a top 5 quarterback in the past decade. Absolutely not. You have bumped your head.
I will say Trevor Lawrence is a top 5 quarterback in the past decade, but I don't think, in my opinion, you can throw both. You can't throw both him and Deshaun Watson.
Why not?
I really don't, because I really don't think that both of them had they both did win a national championship, and Trevor Lawrence national championship was a lot more like dominating. Like, that was
obviously it was like 44-16, but
what is a dominant performance, by the way, and like all props to him. But to be fair, I really don't think they should have made that national championships. That Ohio State game was very controversial, and I think if refs had eyes, if they got to see what we got to see.
Classic Georgia fan.
You're saying that fumble wasn't a fumble?
Oh,
so he's not okay. So yeah, so it definitely wasn't.
It definitely was not.
Either way, but dude, there's been like just the past years. I'm gonna be honest. I'm taking Max Duggan. First of all, freaking beast, by the way. Max Duggan, outstanding quarterback. I still care what anybody says. Might be a little biased. I don't care. Stetson Bennett was a freaking beast, by the way.
Stetson Bennett as top 5 quarterback.
Back-to-back national champion.
Are you serious?
A Heisman finalist.
You really think Stetson Bennett could?
You do.
I'm not even gonna go in.
No.
I'm not even gonna go.
Yeah, because we're not making an NFL argument.
It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter.
First of all, I just want to let you know, Stetson Bennett has more Heisman. He has as many Heisman finalists as both of Clemson's quarterbacks.
That does not matter.
And has more national championships. Has the same national championships combined.
And what is this? What is Buddy doing right now?
Better.
What is he doing right now?
What is your quarterback doing right now?
Actually in the league.
Sean was almost not.
Is he playing for? Did he make money?
Yeah.
Is he making money right now?
Yeah.
Is he starting quarterback?
Yeah, they got kicked off.
Is he starting?
We're not making an NFL argument.
But no. But see, you see how it's contradicting.
I think it's very funny.
You see how it's contradicting.
I even made the claim that we were talking just about college and based on college.
And
performance.
I don't give a darn. Stetson Bennett is just like Joe Burrow. He had a bunch of pieces around him and barely won.
Both of your team barely won.
Barely won.
What game were you watching?
Just because y'all beat TCU with Garrett Riley and whatever they had, they were freaking scrubs. They were freaking janitors. I don't care.
We beat Ohio State right before it, which has a top 3 wide receiver in the nation right now.
Stetson Bennett is not top quarterback.
And also beat beat a Heisman finalist quarterback.
Absolutely not.
I just want to let you know, every game that Georgia's won has been a dominant performance in the last 2 years. We have just as many national championships as losses in the past 2 years. Clemson will never be able to pull off a stat like that, by the way. Don't get me wrong, it's home street crap, because the only team y'all have ever played home was like Louisville with Lamar Jackson. But, you can't win with just one player. You got to win with a team.
I'm glad you said that.
So, Clemson's kind of easy to laugh at, especially the arguments. But we got to get out of here because actually me and Kiana have church. And I will be praying for you.
I don't care what you say. Stetson Bennett's not a top 5 quarterback. I will go outside.
Right now. I will change my answer. Not top 5, but top 10 in the past decade because of what he's done. He took a team to two back-to-back national championships, something that's never been done in the college football playoffs era, and will never happen again because unfortunately the college football player era is over after this year. But as college football continues, we will keep y'all updated. We love all of you. This guy, we'll pray for him tonight, and hopefully
Bryson's absolutely delusional. Absolutely delusional. But this is the K-Stang Production Podcast. We're just gonna get out of here. I'm Kiana.
I'm Bryson.